Welcome back. We are back again. There wasn't much to talk about in crypto land, just going sideways, so I thought I'd take a little bit of time off and charge. So I am back again, guys, covering more altcoin reviews ready for this bull run. It's about to commence. Yes, you heard that right. We are about to commence the next phase of the bull run. You can really see that Total 1, Total 2, and Total 3 are doing very, very well. We have had a pullback, but it's not a massive pullback, any major signs concerned at all. And guys, I really want you to be aware that the S&P 500 is still very, very, very high. Okay, very, very high. A lot of people who talk about crypto do not talk about how the American stock market is actually doing well. And if the American stock market is doing well, it means that the very, very smart investors are very bullish on the economy moving forward. And so you should be telling yourself, okay, I want to be able to get in and be like the whales and actually start setting my up. So let's go through a top 3 video here and talk about some of the cryptos that I'm looking at the moment. And let's just get started with number 1. These are not in any particular order. These are just 3 that I'm really looking at that look pretty good so far. The first one actually up is arweave. I've spoken about this crypto a fair bit, and that's just because it had this huge run up from October last year, going from about $3.84 all the way up to about $50 here at the high. And you really do want to be invested into the Solana ecosystem right now. It's proving to be very, very good, reliable, and it's getting ready for another bull run. It's really cementing itself as a Binance, as an Ethereum, just one of those really, really, really good quality altcoins that you can say, okay, this is a blue chip crypto, and it's going to cement itself this coming bull run. And so you want 1 or 2 cryptos, not too many, because then you're just not diversifying enough, but you want at least 1 or 2 good cryptos in the Solana ecosystem, and arweave is one of them. And you can see you had this run up and then this pullback right around the $22 mark, and you came up, broke the double top that came in on the 29th of March and the 9th of March at around $46. Not enough momentum to really get you there. Came down and came back to $22, tested beautifully. Good volume coming into this market to show support right here. So you're starting to see volume increasing and some good short-term support coming up and pushing back to almost $37. So that's really what you want to look for in your cryptos. That's what I look for to see the strength in the market. How's the pullback look? Everything's getting pulled back, right? Everything's getting pulled back. That's normal. How much of it is it getting pulled back by? You don't want to see a complete deterioration of the burst through. So here's your run up, cool back down, back to support area before you start to really get some good volume in the market. And that's exactly what arweave has done. And so this thing still has a long way to go before it even touches its all-time high. I do expect the Solana ecosystem and everything in it to go past its all-time high when it's all said and done. So this thing's still going to go past, there's a 190% increase from where it is now, high at $91. This thing can definitely hit that, maybe even more, but still early days. But this is looking like one of the gems that you really want to be looking at. The next one up is Render. Now, Render has a very similar chart to arweave. It's a little bit more cleaner in the sense that this thing has just really going up and up and up, and it's really struggled after the Nvidia announcement and after Nvidia really blew up and has pulled back. The main reason why I think Render is really good is because you want one AI token, one sort of thing that's close to Nvidia, and this is going to be the narrative going into next bull run. And Render, say what you will about AI and its fundamentals, but it is closely associated with Nvidia and Nvidia's success. And so it really depends how much you like to play the game of following crowd and letting the news dictate things like that. But I think there's enough smoke here where it could actually be a potential good buying opportunity. Not financial advice, but just looking at it, you can see there's your big high volume coming in at around the 5th of March. So that's really when a lot of volume started to enter this market. So that's until right here. And you can start to see big volume coming up, ready for the next push up. Again, much like arweave, you go to a $13, you come back down, test right before that breakout at around $5.95. Volume comes into the market, showing that there's a short-term support, and you're getting some good volume coming in, pushing price ever so slightly up. Now you can tell that this is quite close to the trend, the bottom at $5.95. That's how fresh this video is. This video is super fresh, showing you that this is a very going early into the market crypto, where you're basically getting an early stop loss underneath at around $5.60, and you wouldn't want it breaking there, or at least okay. So right if the wick touches it, we don't want the body candle. And then the last crypto actually is injective protocol. Now, if you are one of my few supporters who actually keep watching the videos, you can see that this crypto, I was talking about this crypto for months, about the massive run up here. And then once it broke $29, this is a bad opportunity to get out. And that was this one right here. When you get big candles like this going on the down, yes, it's support, but you really want to be careful because it's broken a significant churn, right? Here's your churn and you've broken down to the below. Here's your churn, you broke above. Churn, you break above. So it's just a series on the way down. When there's a churn period, okay, a churn period like this, and you break below it, very bad. Or if the churn and you break above, very bad. In this instance, that was your churn, okay, right here, and then you broke, right? And so you really want to be careful once that breaks down, because now you're looking for some really big signs of support. Now, again, support did come to the market around $3, but it did broke it and ultimately went down to about $16. But some volume has come into the market. It's looking like it wants to push to $29. But if this thing does close above $29 and can maintain there, then this thing's going to have another run. But the problem is that this one's full, right? Here's your break of the $29 mark. Immediately 2 days later, you close below, exit your position, take your short 10% loss, save yourself a lot of pain in the short term or in the long say. And so this is one that I'm still looking at. I really want to see a good chart close of this one, which it is sort of doing. If I put this on a monthly, you can sort of see that this thing's closing a little bit better, but I want the monthly close. And so if I put it onto a weekly as well, you see that there's something around the $29 mark as well. So you want to wait a little bit more confirmation for this one. But at the moment, it's showing some pretty good signs of uplift, but I want to see a close above the $29 range. I will just quickly leave off with one last mention, and that's actually Rune, special one. This one is looking pretty good. If I move this onto a daily, this one again, like a lot of cryptos, bleeded, but you're starting to see some good volume, some good to come to market. Seeing there's your low at $3.10. Come up, there's your breaking of the churn chain phase, and goods are coming in. Not much selling coming in on the Monday, and I do expect them to have a breakout shortly. So those would be my main three, and we'll see what happens with injective a little bit, but that's just a bit more of a wait and see with that one. But I hope you guys like this video. Consider subscribing. It really does help the channel grow. And until then, everyone, we'll see you on the next